Yeah, so I feel okay.
Alright, cool. First of all, do I have your consent to record you?
Yes.
And post my videos on YouTube or whatever I want to do with them?
Yes.
Great. Okay, what is your name?
Drea.
Alright. And how old are you?
34.
34? Okay. Where did you grow up?
I grew up outside of Reading, Pennsylvania, in Berks County, and then I've been kind of circulating all over ever since.
How far is that from here?
Like an hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
Maybe probably like an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you have both parents?
Yes.
What were they like?
I grew up in a real Christian home, like really strict, born again Christian home. My parents didn't separate until I was 18. I didn't like a lot of it because there was a lot of rules, and that used to frustrate me a lot growing up. My parents were very strict, so I was always like trying to fight the system.
Right. Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
Okay. What brought you down here?
I came down to get high because I felt kind of sick. I was just in like a detox program and they didn't help much. I left there feeling worse than when I came in. So I basically left the detox program to come down here and get high so I could feel better.
Okay. How long have you been down here?
I've been coming down here off and on for like at least 5 years. But all summer I've been kind of like stuck down here.
Do you enjoy being out here?
Sometimes not. You know, you think that you want it and you think that you miss it, like getting high, like when you're sober. But then when you come back down into this environment and all the insanity that goes on around here, you're like, why was I so like pressed to come here? But it's like an addiction, the lifestyle and the drugs.
Okay. Do you want to leave?
Yes and no.
Do you have any friends or that don't do drugs?
Yeah, I do. I have some friends who are non-users or are in recovery as well. Sometimes I feel like that shit is like unattainable for myself.
Okay. Where do you sleep out here? Like, I'm not exactly like where, but like
Sometimes,
how do you sleep? Like,
sometimes at a friend's house, sometimes at the park. There's a guy there who has like blankets and everything, and I know that if I stay with him, I'm safe, and he's not like a pervert. Sometimes I'll sleep on the L. Sometimes I'll sleep up at 69th Street.
the L, is that the train?
Yeah.
That roll? So you just go up there to the train and you can just get on and just fall asleep on the the thing, or?
Well, on the weekends you can.
Oh, okay.
More.
How long does that train run for?
It's like 45 minutes each direction.
Ah, okay. Has anything ever happened to you while you slept out here?
Yeah, I've had shit stolen from me a bunch of times. I've had like strange like men around me, you know, wanting to try to do sexual things. Yes.
Okay. Have you seen any dead bodies or John Does, people that have passed on from, you know, using drugs down here?
I've seen people OD and die down here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that happen? How often would you say that happens?
People OD a lot because the stuff down here is so strong and they don't know their own tolerance. But I really couldn't. I don't know. There's always overdoses down here.
Okay.
Sun is
Do people die pretty quickly when they come down here? Like, have you seen like people arrive down here, just start staying down here, and then they end up dead?
progressively get worse.
Yeah.
I have.
And how long would you say like that process like takes?
Maybe like a year.
Like a year?
Yeah, sometimes shorter. You know, could only be a couple months. It depends.
How do you wash yourself? Like shower, or where and how?
I've used bathrooms at like Wawa.
Okay.
I've used friends' houses, and there's this like little shelter place down the street that will let you take a shower.
Ah, that's nice of them.
But yeah, shower isn't like an everyday thing.
Right. When was the last time you had a full-blown hot shower?
Like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Or no, last night.
All right. Where and how do you get clean clothes?
I have clothes with me, so
So, how do you wash your clothes?
I don't. I just get different stuff or newer stuff.
Just newer stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do those come from?
I've been at them.
Oh, okay. So they're just okay. Do you own a cell phone?
No.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
No.
How do you eat? How do you get food?
I don't eat much. Sometimes I'll steal from stores. Sometimes, like the churches or wherever, people will be giving stuff away around here. Different organizations. I have a food stamp card, but it got lost. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't eat that much.
You mentioned earlier that you come down here to get high. So what drug are you doing? You're doing heroin?
Well, fentanyl, whatever the fuck it is now.
Right. Okay. How old were you when you took your first?
18. First time I did dope.
18. Do you remember who gave that to you? Or how you got it?
I do. I asked the guy to get it for me because I kept hearing about it and how great it was and I wanted to try it.
Oh, okay.
I was 18 and I'd already done all these other drugs, so I was like, why not?
Uh, can you describe how it feels when you're dope sick or starting
It's
to
horrible.
experience withdrawals?
It's horrible. Like you're sweating, you're cold, you're shaking, you're nauseous, you're throwing up, everything. It's the worst. It's like having the flu times 100.
Times 100. Wow. How many bags do you do a day?
Like 6 to 10. Depends.
How do you get money to support your drug?
Sometimes I con my mother and tell her I need stuff. Sometimes I'll sell my Suboxone, I'll sell my ass, I'll just help people out, who can look out for me. Give this kid a drink.
Okay.
When that goes over, you guys should stop. I'm gonna go inside.
Watch out. Sheldon's gonna get run over. I seen last time I came down here. I was like literally standing on. I wasn't off the curb. I was on the sidewalk, and there was this guy, and I was waiting to cross the street, and there was this other guy, and he was stepped off the curb, not even 2 steps. A van came around the corner, turned it so sharp, wham! Whacked him right in the head with the mirror, the side mirror, and he doubled over. I mean, it was like I couldn't believe it. It looked like it hurt. But what was the last job you had?
I was a cook at a restaurant like years ago.
Okay. Do you have any skills?
Not really. The only thing I can cook in restaurants, and I've done some retail, but I don't have any like certificates or degrees. All I have is a GED and some college.
Okay. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to work with dinosaurs and be like an archaeologist.
That sounds pretty fun.
Definitely not a junkie.
Yeah. What is something you're good at?
Helping other people.
If you were stranded on an island, name 3 things you would bring.
A phone. I don't know. I guess food and water.
That's probably good, some things to have. I might have a radio in there.
Yeah.
Well, the phone's pretty good. Have you ever been arrested?
Yes. Many times.
Have you ever gone to prison?
Jail. I've been to the county jails.
The county jails?
Yeah.
Are you more like your father or your mother?
I'm kind of both. I'm like my mom personality-wise, and then I'm like my father as far as like just needing to be detail-oriented sometimes.
When was the last time you cried?
I don't even know.
When was the last time you hugged someone?
Today on the train.
Good deal. If I could bring you something to help you out, what would that be? Like some kind of like hygiene or something.
Like food, water, or like food, drink.
Bottles of dope. Okay. Well, I'm probably not gonna bring you that, but.
I'm just hungry and thirsty right now.
No, I hear you. Well, shit. Thank you for your time. Drea, you said it was?
Dre, yeah.
Dre? Okay. Thank you for your time, and go ahead and say goodbye.
All right, goodbye. Good luck. Thank you.